So if you guys are like me, it is officially the most wonderful time of year. It is the holiday season. It is like end of Christmas or end of December, so it's like Christmas, New Year's, and I absolutely love this time of year. It's full of sparkles and pretty lights and family and friends and just overall happiness. At least that's the memories that I have associated with it. So with that, I wanted to bring you guys a rose gold glam Christmas or New Year's kind of end of December look. It's a pretty easy one to do, but it is one that I thought was really pretty and really fitting for the holiday season. So with that, I'm starting out by priming my face and doing my eyebrows like I always do. Today, unfortunately, I actually had a really difficult brow day. I cut out a lot of footage of me attempting to make them look normal, but they ended up looking just terrible, so it took a lot of help to get them fixed. A lot of concealer is basically what I mean. Like, seriously, I really don't know what was going on. I have not had a brow day this bad in a very long time. So eventually I got them decent with a crap ton of concealer by just outlining and blending it in with my foundation at the end. But originally it was a bad day. So then I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer on my chin and underneath my eyes as well. I just kind of wanted to brighten up my complexion because it's finals week and I had not been sleeping very well, so I most definitely had some dark circles underneath my eyes. Now I'm taking my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer and I'm putting that all over my eyelid and a little bit underneath my eyes so that way my eyeshadow will go on smoothly and stay nice and pigmented for the entirety of the day. And now I'm using my Anastasia Sweets Glow Kit to put a little bit of a highlight on my brow bone. So I'm going to keep this one pretty simple, and all of the colors that I am using for this look are coming out of my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I basically started out with a few transition shades. I believe they were Golden Orchard and Burnt Orange, and I put those in the crease of my eye. And then in the outer and inner corners, because I'm doing a halo look, I put Venetian Red and Love Letter, I believe, to start out with. Or is it Red Orchard? I don't know. It's those three colors that I use the most of. And I basically just keep layering them over the outer corner and inner corner of my eye, as well as blending them into the crease. Trust me, I know that the blending looks like an absolute hot mess at the beginning, but that's because I didn't do too much blending yet. But as the look goes on, as you keep placing more layers down with the shadows, just keep using your fluffy brush and blending out. That way there is not any weird harsh lines that are going on. I'm using the same brush I used to pack on the colors in the outer and inner corner of my eye for placing color underneath my lash line. Yes, I know this initially looks really crazy as well, but as long as you take your transition colors and you blend it out, it ends up looking a lot more natural at the end. Here I'm taking some concealer and I'm putting it in the center of my eyelid. That way I can really brighten up the halo look and block out some of those initial shadows that I put down. I wanted this look to be super glam, so I went in with my most pigmented highlighter palette, which is my Anastasia Nicole Glow Kit. And I tried to do it with a flat brush, but it didn't come out as pigmented as I wanted to, but I found that using the tip of my finger added a lot more shine and a lot more pigment to the center of my lid. Here I'm just using Red Orchard to kind of make those outer and inner corners pop one last time before I go back in with transition colors to blend it all out. Here I'm using Golden Orchard, and that is going to help make very smooth blending and transition lines for the entire look. Here I'm using a precision tip liquid liner to draw on a wing pretty freehand today. I know in this next shot my hand gets super in the way, so I'm sorry about that, but I basically just connect the wing to the inner corner of my eye. To complete the shadows on this look, I'm just adding a little bit of an inner corner highlight. And now to move on to the rest of my face, I'm going to start by putting a bit of a Becca highlighter on my cheekbones, as well as some foundation that I am adding to the rest of my face so that I can blend it all in together. The main and lightest color that I use for my foundation is my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea in Porcelain. I'm putting this on my cheekbones so that way they'll be the most highlighted place on my face, as well as my chin, middle of my forehead, and my nose. Alrighty, and then using my knockoff beauty blender that I got for $3 instead of for $25, I'm just going to blend that all into my face. And as always, I am using a cool toned shadow to contour with. And I also decided to go in with a warmer, almost bronzy toned blush today. For my highlight, I decided to do a bunch of different colors from both my Nicole Glow Kit and my Sweets Glow Kit. I'm putting chapstick on now, so that way the chapstick will be able to absorb into my lips for a little bit before I put any lipstick on. So clearly I could not figure out how to hold my mascara bottle right, but I decided to put on a thin layer of mascara before I put on my false lashes and let it set. Okay, so if y'all know me, then you know that I'm not a huge fan of bold, bright lipsticks on myself. I just think they're a really big statement, and I don't think I have super great lips for them. But I decided to go for it today because it's the holiday season, so why not? The color that I'm using today is by Too Faced, and it is called Rebel Heart. Okay, so guys, these are actually dollar store lashes and I love them, but it takes me 106 years to put them on, so I did them off camera. And just to give them a little bit more volume, I put on a very, very, very little bit of mascara over the fake lashes, except for that outer lash there that got all sorts of clumpy, but what are you gonna do? Alright, and then to finish it off, I am setting my face with my Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray, letting it dry, and then you're good to go for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thank you all so much for watching. Happy holidays!